Hey guys, it's your main man, the dating dad, with another tips and tricks video to help you pick up your Bumble life. Oh, fuck's sake. Hey Chrissy, you know I'd be working now, right? Maybe we can chat when I'm done. Thinking about you, babe. Hey guys, it's your main man, the dating dad, with another tips and tricks video to help you pick up your Bumble life. Now, we talked before about how to attract only the queen bees and how to weed out any drones that might come buzzing your way. You know, the sort of neat cracks that don't bother with bios, have photo galleries full of them and their mates on the lash, and use emojis for punctuation. If you're new to Bumble, it's basically the same as Tinder, but with one big difference, apart from all that buzzy bee bullshit. See, on most dating apps, once you get a match, you can deploy a laser-guided chat opener that will have girls smashing that reply button like it was a skinny lass at the roller derby. But on Bumble, not so much. See, on Bumble, the lasses make the first move. Oh, that's cool, you might think. I don't have to worry about me chat opener game because they'll be doing all the work, right? Wrong again, Dr. Watson. They're still going to get you to do all the work while also claiming empowerment points for saying the word hey. Go girl power. Can we talk? Sounds kind of serious, babe. Should I be worried? Now, I know what you're thinking. Rule number 1 of Bumble. Don't date drones. And it doesn't get more drony than hey, right? I mean, that's got to be a deadhead red flag, isn't it? Wrong again, Dr. Watson. See, she might just struggle with where to start. Some people are better at responding to crack than creating crack. You know, like they need someone to bounce off. And who doesn't like a bouncy bumblebee, eh? But how can we be sure she's bouncy and not just dense? No, we don't push her out the window. That sort of thing's frowned upon these days. Now, what we're going to do is in our Bumble bio, we're going to go ahead and give these little bees something to respond to, like a call to action. We're going to take the initiative, and if they can keep up, then we might have a winner-winner chicken dinner. At the end of your bio, you want to put a little question. And the great thing about this question is it lets you weed out some drones who might otherwise slip through the net and end up wasting whole minutes of your life with a tedious, needy, migraine-inducing crap. Right. Let me see you the bother, sweetheart. You much with a fucking chat and you want to bench me for a bit so you can see where it goes. And then when he gets bored with your crazy gin-drinking crack, or even better, when you actually let him smash your back doors and I'll get a text at like 3 a.m. about how much you miss me. Get fucked. But dating dad, what sort of question should we ask? Like, what cup size are you? What's your favourite number and why is it 69? Wrong again, Dr. Watson. Remember, the 3 rules of Top Gun level crack. 1, keep it short and sweet. 2, keep it light and fun. 3, help her think about you together. 4, be unique. 4 rules of Top Gun level crack. Links in the description below for a full breakdown of my legendary crack attacker lines. So the question could be something like, where would you take me for our first date? This plays into the Bumble bullshit about women taking the lead, helps her feel all empowered and spice girly, and she can gush about her favourite gin bar or whatever. But dating dad, I hear you cry again. That's not a very unique kind of question to ask. And you would be right, my young apprentice, except for one thing. Something cannot be very unique. It is unique or it's not. Now, pause the video and go and think about what you've done. It's okay. I'll be here when you get back. Oh, how fucking original. The dead granddad card. Well, I've got dead granddads, babe. Maybe as if you loved your granddad so much, you should have wasted the last 2 months of his life with your shit crack. You know, since we're in the middle of a granddad murdering pandemic. Fuck off. It's alright. I forgive you. And to show what a forgiving dating dad I am, here's an example question that is guaranteed to have lasses swiping right like the dying granddad's life depended on it. Which one of friends are you? I know, genius, right? It's relevant to your target age demographic. It's like a romantic comedy, and everyone of a certain age saw Friends, so they don't have to think too hard. But the real Mensa magic of this question is, if their answer is literally any character of Friends, you don't need bother replying. Because honestly, who gives a fuck about Friends? It was never funny, None of the characters are even likeable, and if I never watch another microsecond of that show for the rest of my life, just the fact that I know it exists is a waste of perfectly good brain cells. Now, obviously, you don't have to use Friends. Well, in fact, you should not use Friends because that's mine now. And if you use it, you make both of us less unique, which is to say, not unique. So use something specific to you, maybe music or movies or your favourite performance poet. No, not your favourite porn star. Okay, well look, I've got to go, return some videotapes. If you found this useful, you know the drill. Like, subscribe and do the thing with the bell so you can stay up to date with all this latest Bumble business. Now buzz off. Well, hello, Monica. Wouldn't you know it? I'm a Chandler sort of bloke. That's what I call a bingo.